Hello, everybody.
Oh my god, don't crash.
I'm not gonna crash.
I know there's just a big car coming. Your driving is scaring me.
Don't feed into that. They literally everyone that is in the passenger of this podcast.
You are a very scary driver.
Stop it.
But you're my favorite driver because I don't like driving, so it's perfect.
Well,
and I also don't really care about my life. No, I'm kidding. No, I do now. I'm just saying, in the beginning of our relationship, when I cared a little less, it was a little less scary in the car.
Oh my gosh. I would love for you to drive, but hello, you guys, and welcome to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland Adams, joined by a special guest, my husband, Shane Dawson. Hello.
Ooh, that sounded weird.
That's
not my real name, right?
You want me to say Shane Ya?
Yes.
No, my gosh.
If our children's last names are going to be Adams Ya, then I need to embrace the Ya name before they come, because I don't want to cringe every time we say our children's names. You know what I mean?
I'll believe you when you change your YouTube channel to Shane Ya.
See, the problem with Ya, there's so many problems. Well, there's not really that many problems. The problem is people always spell it wrong. So when I say Y-A-W, in the comments below, ready? Y-A-W, type it out. What'd you get? You probably got way. Because some people, for some reason, I don't know, it triggers a dyslexia.
Okay, today we are
He's dyslexic, I can say that.
We're at Dunkin' Donuts. We're trying
Donuts.
Oh my god. Okay, let me pull over for a second. It doesn't seem like you're ready to order.
I have a lot to say.
Okay, well, let me just set the scene. We're at Dunkin' Donuts. Apparently, everyone has an issue with how I say donuts because I don't say donuts. It's
donuts. Here's the thing. So we did a podcast where we were talking about all the things that he says wrong. And in the moment, I couldn't think of them because he's like, well, give me examples. And you know how it is when you're fighting with your spouse and they're like, give me examples. And you're like, well, I'm not a psychopath. I don't have like a black book of all the things that you've fucked me over with.
I'm surprised you don't. Now that we have the audio podcast Fights with Shane and Ryland, I feel like you write down when we have like little arguments to pull out on me.
I do have a few of those. Should we save them for the audio version? Yes. Check out the audio version that we haven't filmed yet. No, maybe I'll do them here. Depends on how much we start fighting. What was I saying? I am on one.
The things I pronounce in a way that you don't love. I know that it's donuts.
It's donuts?
But the way that I grew up saying it is donuts.
And it's... Okay, ready? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Meals.
Huh?
Meals.
Meal.
Okay.
Not meals.
But it's not like you...
Hold on. Blank or no blank. All right, that's... Hold on. Let me... What's another word? I just can't right now. You know what
I just can't deal right now?
You can't what?
Deal right now.
Deal.
I know. That's Lizzie's number one ick. By the way, Lizzie's not here because we thought we were going to be back in California a little sooner than we were, but it just didn't make sense to fly everyone out to do one episode of the podcast, like, financially.
Right, you're just very TikTok-y with your hands right now.
That's why Elizabeth isn't here. Shane has so generously offered to stand in for her.
I'll stop talking. I'm like chatty today. I'm just excited.
So we're at Dunkin' Donuts, and they...
Although I will say...
Where's this car
They're
going?
contributing to the... That is the ugliest car I've ever seen. I don't mean to judge. But whoa. Oh my god, they saw me.
Well, you need to tell everyone what it is now.
I don't know.
Okay.
They are contributing to the issue because they should have called themselves Dunkin' Donuts. You know, with a U. Because it is a little confusing with the Dunkin' Donuts. I'm sticking up for you.
Okay, so everyone has now released their Christmas drinks. The
foods.
Fall lineup that we thought would be the most exciting to try for all of you was Dunkin' Donuts, because they have a lot of fun snacks as well. That whoopie pie, oh my gosh.
Here, I feel like this is a good thumbnail spot. I don't want to mess up the drive-thru.
Oh, it's fine. Are we going to leave all that in? Okay, so which of the drinks? I think there's like 15 drinks. How are we going to decide which drink to get? I want all...
Oh my god, the employees are so happy. Sorry, we can't show it, but one of the employees right now is walking and he's like dancing. I just love it here.
I want all the food items.
Dunkin', my name is Brooke. What can I get started for you today?
Oh, do you not have like the holiday menu up here? Oh, there's the drinks.
Oh, yes.
Just get...
And then... For food, we have a triple chocolate muffin for the holiday, and we also have loaded hash browns that are new.
Do you have, like, the whoopie pie thing?
We do not.
Is it just out today, or is it not released yet?
I don't think it's released yet. I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, wow. Okay, just 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Take your time.
Oh, here we go. Okay, get a small cookie butter cold brew.
Okay, could I get a small cookie butter cold brew?
Oh, unfortunately we don't have cold brew right now, but we could do it with iced coffee if that works.
Should we go to a different one? When does this come out?
I don't know.
Oh, it's at select locations.
Just do regular, I guess.
Okay, we'll just do the regular one. Spiced cookie coffee iced.
Okay, awesome. What else for you?
The peppermint mocha signature latte, small.
Small. And you want that iced?
Let's do hot with that one.
Hot peppermint mocha. All right. What else for you today?
And then the toasted white chocolate signature latte, could we do that one small and iced?
Of course. What else for you today?
The whatever holiday foods you do have. So I think you said the muffin.
Yeah, we have the muffin and then the loaded hash browns are what we have. That's new to the menu.
Okay, we'll try those.
Do they not have a holiday donut?
Oh, is there no holiday donut?
No, there's not.
What's like the most festive
Not
donut
yet,
they
anyway.
have?
Do you have like something that just kind of looks festive? Sorry.
Oh no, you're totally good. Let me see. We still have our like Halloween sprinkled donuts. Like they have like Halloween color sprinkles on them, but we don't have anything that's like Christmas looking.
Okay, I'll do the Halloween one.
Okay, and it's vanilla. Is that okay?
Yep,
All right. And how many donuts do you want to do?
just one.
Perfect. What else for you today?
That's all.
All right, we'll have that ready for you up at the window.
Thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? I am so crushed. The only reason I decided Dunkin' Donuts is because I wanted that whoopie pie thing.
Well, we can just do that when we get back to LA. Don't worry, it's a calm down. We've been talking lately a lot about needing to calm down. Specifically him. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
No,
we'll get to
you
that.
are not going to try to put this onto me.
We'll get to that. Also, I was watching a reel and it was a good idea. So you know how when you're at a drive-thru, she didn't do it, but when you're at a drive-thru and they do the anything else, and it like gives you anxiety. Anything else? Anything else? Is that it? Is that it? Well, there was this one reel where the guy he just kept saying, "Tell me more, tell me more." And honestly, that's so smart because I would just keep ordering more because I'd feel so comfortable and I'd be like, "Yes, bitch, more."
I loved her. She wasn't rushing at all. I love Taco Bell, but I feel like it's always Taco Bell.
It is. And you know what's so crazy is Taco Bell, they always rush you in, and the way the food rushes out, there's something going on there. I'm just excited to be out and about. I need to leave the house more. We have a lot that we need to do before the babies come. Hello?
Hello.
Did you see what just happened? This is crazy. So he doesn't listen to me, and I know that you guys think I'm mean to him. Like, oh my god, you're so mean to Ryan. He literally ignores me, does not listen to me, and then I will tell him something so crucial. Like today, we were talking about Matthew Perry, rest in peace, literally gutted, heartbroken, devastated. And I was reading his book, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that he was in love with Jennifer Aniston. And Ryland was just like, oh really? And then I was like, yeah. And then he dated Julie Roberts, and Ryland, And I knew he wasn't listening to me because that's some fucking spicy ass tea.
I was listening.
And he wasn't even listening. And I'm like,
I said,
you're not gonna ask me to follow up?
Here you go. No, I had asked you when his book came out, how was that not a...
drink carrier for all this?
Yes, please. I was like, how was that not a bigger revelation? Like, how did it not make headlines? I feel like with Britney's book that came out, everything that they had released became a huge news story. How was it not a huge news story that Matthew Perry was always head over heels in love with Jennifer? Thank you.
And then, would you like your receipt?
I'm okay with that.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
That one has stuff on it.
That's the cookie butter cold brew. Oh, not cold brew. Iced coffee.
Wait a minute. I just realized.
What?
I hate Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, we hate their cold brew.
I hate their coffee.
No,
And I don't like their donuts.
No, we only hate their cold brew. I should ask, like, what's wrong with your donuts for being called Dunkin' Donuts? Thank you. Oh, we're just waiting on the egg bites. Oh, wow, this is a Halloween donut. See, the thing is, I feel like it's very rare that I get a fresh donut from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trying really hard.
That was good. Wow. He's learning. He did the work.
No, I was blacking out because I was like, I didn't want to get into a...
These hash browns?
Thank you very
Can I get a
much.
fork for you?
Oh, those look really good. Cheese-covered hash browns? Yum.
I might need you
There
to...
you go.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You
Thank
too.
What time is it? I might want you to, after we're done with this, maybe we could just drive back through Dutchie's one more time.
Oh. Let me see. I would just want to find a spot with good lighting.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna car sick, girl.
I was just saying you're going.
Oh, that's what it was. Your driving is so bad. Yeah, so we were driving down just a normal road, and I'm like, God, I am car sick. Why are you parking like that?
Well,
You can't
I was
park
thinking like this could be good white balance.
No, you can't park like that. You just took up 7 spots.
I mean, nobody's over here.
No, repark.
Are you kidding
We're
me?
not
The
doing
lighting's
this.
the
We're
best
not that
right here.
person.
Are you
We're not
ki-
that
I mean,
person.
I'm that person.
Did you guys see the body cam footage of by the way, side note, this is not shade or anything. I loved it. The body cam footage of Britney Spears getting pulled over by the cops, and when they walk up to her and they're like, "Ma'am, you were going 60 and a 45," and I was like, "Ryland is worse." And then she goes, "Sorry, I had to TT. I had to TT." And I was like, "You had a TT?"
The worst is
That's my Britney.
when it's combined, like TMZ did it, and with the subtitles.
Also, let me just say, I listened to the full audiobook. Michelle Williams, at first I was like, she doesn't really sound like Britney. She's not killing it. But then I listened at double speed, and it was Britney. It was like, oh my God. And then this, and then and I was like, oh, my Britney. We have so much to talk about. Can you park?
You didn't. I had perfect lighting. Like
You literally took up 7
I had
spots.
A+ lighting, and you were like,
Also, this place is called Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men.
Wait,
I love that. I love the gender collab. I don't know. Okay, what were we talking about?
The lighting's not as great here,
well. It was you were taking up 7 spots,
but it was so good.
Just park normal. Park normal.
You want me to go park over sideways?
Normal. Like okay, so you see a parking spot, pull into it. What you did was
because I wanted the white balance from the
I
wall.
have the TT. Hurry.
Okay, do you just want to try it here or what?
Just go to a normal parking spot.
Well, Shane.
You guys are watching him gaslight me. I'm not being the crazy one.
No.
He's the one that took up 7
Everyone
spots.
that watches this.
Lighting's good here, so just park there.
No, I know. Oh my gosh. At this
Watch how
angle,
good
the
it's gonna
lighting
be.
is
Watch how
good.
it's gonna be.
No, it's not.
And then he's gonna be like, okay, fine.
This is like, fine. I have the angle going this way. There you go. Fine.
By the way, this was my idea.
I'm still, okay, whatever.
See what I mean?
I wanna-
He can't admit that I'm right. So, and I'm just sitting here having a TT.
Say, look at these. So they're just, oh my gosh, they're steaming up the mirror up top.
Full transparency, I'm not going to be eating the food. I'm on a health journey. I don't want to fake it. I'm on a health journey. I'm not trying to eat that right now.
I mean, we know there's no way this is not going to be delicious. It's just a fried hash brown with like liquid cheddar cheese melted all over it. Plug your ears.
Oh, that's going to be bad. Oh, it's soft.
Oh, I'm going in slowly.
By the way that you guys have been showing love to the misophonia community, which I think I need to start like a Facebook group for. I don't have a Facebook, but I'm going to make one. Because the way that I'm getting... Oh my God, I'm so TikTok. The way I'm getting so much advice from you guys about misophonia, because I am nervous. I don't want to have it for the rest of my life.
It's light and delicate and delicious. It's warm.
I know what he's doing right now.
What?
We've been watching old
please.
seasons of Food Network Star, which if you don't know what it is, it's a fucking amazing. Check it out. So it's like American Idol kind of mixed with like The Apprentice or something. I don't know. But they take like 10 random people and they have a competition and the winner becomes a Food Network star and they get their own show. Although they don't actually get their own show, which is weird, but whatever. So during the challenges, it's like, all right, try this food and pretend like you're on the Food Network. You have to describe every flavor. So we should do that. You already did. Good job. It was pretty good.
I would say I'm a great food reviewer. The thing is, with that show, I will say, even if you're not interested, I mean, who's not interested in food? But even if you're not interested in making or cooking food, their challenges are so innovative. Like, A++ to, what?
No, you're doing good. You're using a lot of descriptors. Keep
No,
going.
the producers of that show are incredible because the challenges are next level. They're the best challenges I've ever seen on a reality competition.
It's a really good show. And then, so what we do, and maybe this is weird, but like, so for example, it'll be like, what is that?
This is whatever.
That came out of
I
nowhere.
wish it was the whoopie pie that I really wanted, but I love a chocolate muffin.
Well, hold on, don't try it yet.
Well, did your
I
mom
just set
ever
up the
use
challenge?
Okay, I'm gonna let you set up the challenge. But did you ever get from like Costco or Sam's Clubs the huge? My mom would get the huge packets of the muffins. That's what this is reminding me of.
So the challenge is, so it'll be like, okay, In 30 seconds, explain who you are, what your show name is, and what your point of view is for food. And then they do it, and then me and Ryland are like, they suck, we could do it better. And then I'm like, okay, Ryland, get in front of me, do it. Pretend like you're on the show. And then we get too scared to do it. So I think we should
in front of each other when we like are always doing like.
So I think we should do it right now. So you go first. In 30 seconds or less, explain what your show is right now on the Food Network and what you're going to do today.
Well, I'm not making food. I can't cook food. Can I have like a tasting food show?
Yeah, like I feel like.
Okay. All right, 3, 2. Today's podcast is sponsored by DoorDash, and if you need a little help this holiday season, let DoorDash be your personal holiday helper and never run out of holiday must-haves again. I'm all about using DoorDash as my personal assistant year-round, but especially this time of year during the holidays when the lines are long and the stores are busy. There's no time I love DoorDash more. I get everything from gifts, groceries, and last-minute party essentials delivered right to my door, most times within an hour. DoorDash has thousands of grocery and retail stores available nationwide, so you'll find whatever you need when you need them. I'm personally a Dash Pass member, and with a Dash Pass membership, you can enjoy exclusive offers and perks all season long on stocking stuffers, decor, groceries, meals, and more. You'll also get a $0 delivery fee and reduced service fees on eligible orders too. So whether it's lunch, dinner, gifts, holiday party favors, save yourself the hassle and order it on DoorDash. You can use our code SIPHOLIDAY to get 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $15 or more at convenience, grocery, or select retail stores on DoorDash. That's SIPHOLIDAY for 50% off up to a $10 value when you spend $15 or more at convenience, grocery, or select retail stores on DoorDash. Terms apply, and you will not regret it. Hey everyone, I'm Ryland Adams, and what's the name of my show gonna be? No, normally they get 2 takes.
Okay, well, let's think. Ryland's review.
Ryland rates. Oh no.
Just, you know what? Call it like, just call it Ryland's review.
Okay.
Just for now. We'll think of a better name.
Okay. Here we go. Let me get these so I can pop them up into frame.
No, I'm the drink episode.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing.
Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ryland Reviews. On today's episode, we're stopping at America's favorite, Dunkin' Donuts. I've got their loaded hash browns, brand new for the holiday season, along with this delicate chocolate muffin. We're gonna see how this sizes up to the competition. I've been to Starbucks, I've been to Dutch Brothers, I've been to Caribou Coffee, every coffee shop. You've never had Caribou? It's delicious, not nutritious, but we're gonna see if it's worth the calories. Stay tuned.
Wow, that was good. I'd clap, but I had drinks on my lap.
All right, let's see what you got.
Well, now I'm nervous.
I know, because I felt you judging me, but I
wasn't judging.
I knew that I served.
The cocky ones always go home first. Just saying. On those shows, when people get cocky, they go home. Okay.
The only thing that, if I'm being Giada, the only thing I'm missing with these loaded hash browns is a little bit of spice. I need some hot sauce.
Oh.
There's an element of flavor that's missing here, but great presentation.
Well, hold on.
Delicious meal.
But what do they say when there's an element missing?
I forget.
It's a little one-dimensional.
Oh, it's a what? Okay, good job.
It's a little one-dimensional. It needs a little heat. Something to break up the flavors.
But I will finish it.
Okay. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay, what's my
I feel like your lighting's not great. Because it's coming in from this way. I wanted to give you good lighting for your episode.
No one cares. Hey everyone, welcome back to Slurpy Slurpy with Shane. Today's episode, we're going to be trying all the hot new flavors that are out at Dunkin' Donuts for their holiday collection. Now, if you see, I have a full container here filled with all the new drinks, and I'm going to be rating them one by one and letting you know which one is worth the gulp.
Oh, the gulp!
Which one's a gulper and which one's a trasher? Stay tuned.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted your...
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
So grab a straw, and we're gonna go raw, baby. Slurp, slurp.
Not bad. The thing I feel about these presentations is how can we be... I like YouTube because it feels...
You're still talking.
A little...
In the presentation.
Oh, you're still going?
No, you're still talking at like you're on Food Network.
Oh.
The thing about YouTube...
is when we're like hosting a show, it feels a little less authentic for some reason. But I do need to get into this muffin. It has like...
When do I get to try my stuff?
Well, okay, let me just take a bite of this. I like that the top is like crunchy Did you hear that when I forked into it?
Sounds old.
Well, no, the underneath is really moist. Let me. Oh.
Listen, if I'm going to cheat on my diet, it's going to be Taco Bell or like Mexican food. It's not going to be a dry ass muffin from
It's really not dry. The top gives a little bit of crunch.
A little bit?
The chocolate chip inside is delicious, and the base layer is really moist. It really is good. And it is serving Sam's Club. It's giving me childhood nostalgia.
Wow. Watching that show is helping your food reviews here on The Sip. Which, by the way, I'm still mad that you haven't changed the name of The Sip to The Chew.
No,
Bite.
There's an uproar of people. I mean, more people watch us eat. But there is a lot of people that complain about they miss the old format and when did this turn into a food channel and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I'm trying my best, everyone.
Yeah, it's either you incorporate food reviews so that you keep the views good and you can keep ads, or the show's gone.
And
We got babies on the way, girl.
Oh my gosh, there's chocolate all in my beard. And that I'll start replying to like 7 comments with the same thing, and then I'm like, I need to get off the computer. And it's just like, I hope you watch, and if you don't, well, I'm sorry that you don't like it. Okay.
That was a little too feisty for Food Network Star. I feel like you need to be nicer to the audience and say thank you for the criticism. We appreciate the feedback.
Okay, this muffin is incredible.
Just hair.
The more I'm eating it, the better it is. All right, let's get into the drinks, though.
Thank you. Okay. Ooh, where do we start?
I would say Shane is a drink connoisseur.
Shout out if you know the reference. Yes, I'm a very big drink connoisseur. So this right here.
I really want to get you some
No.
light. I just want you to have
I'm
some
already
light.
car sick.
Okay,
Stop.
I'm just right there's good. You're getting more light than you were before.
Okay.
Okay.
So this, as you can see, is the cookie butter. Can they see the top
Here, let me get
stuff
the
on
type.
it?
I'll put this.
No, if you do more angles, you're going to be bitching and complaining
No,
later.
let me
So
just
much
get a
to edit.
picture at
It's
least.
so annoying. I can't watch Big Brother. I'm editing. Oh, somebody's mad at you for parking weird.
Oh, he'll get over it.
Okay, braiding with Jazz TT. Okay, so what is this? This is the cookie butter cold brew. For those of you at home who want to try this, all you have to do is ask for the cookie butter cold brew, but if they don't have it, you just ask for 2 pumps of brown sugar syrup, 1 pump of cookie butter, and cookie butter cold foam on top with some cookie
I think you
butter
should pop
crunchies.
the top off so that you can get some of the crunchies.
I got some crunchies. All right, let's see if it's worth the gulp. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes there's technical malfunctions. I was about to say, yuck, I hate it. It's very subtle, but the aftertaste is cookie butter. It's not good, but it's not horrible. It's better than what I've had at Dunkin.
Oh my god.
Very subtle, very smooth. The texture of the cookie butter is, it's as if they dolloped a spoonful of cookie butter and blended it up into the coffee. It's giving slimy without being cummy.
I actually think them being out of cold brew was a blessing for us. This is the most I've enjoyed a Dunkin' Donuts drink, and I think it's because I like the flavor of, I don't know if they did espresso or just, I think it was iced coffee.
What are these?
Morgan left those in here.
Yum Earth Organic Pops.
The winner of this cookie butter thing is the cookie butter bites on the top.
You're starting to lose your magic, because that didn't make any sense. Should we do a question before we get into the next drink?
Oh, yeah.
You dare drive again.
Well, yeah.
fucking
No,
puke.
we're getting dark.
No, who cares? I'm literally, I love you so much, but I'm going to puke. The way that you whip around in this car makes me want to puke. So, like, we're just going to chill here. We're just going to chill here. Oh my god, what is Lizzie talking about?
I don't know. What
She
happened?
just said, the way I am utterly disgusted by this nasty little bitch. What is she talking about?
Oh, you can't say.
That's funny. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, questions. Okay, in between drinks, let's throw a question in there. Why not?
Should I try the holiday donut while you're picking one? Or I guess this is technically...
Wait, I don't want to look at the questions because what if they're mean?
They won't be. I mean, it's Instagram, so they will be. But
Yeah, here,
no,
I don't wanna
I
look.
can't.
I
You
don't wanna
know,
look. I
Shane,
don't
do you
wanna look.
remember the last time I tried picking the questions? It was not good.
You have chocolate all over your face.
Where?
Everywhere. But I love you. Okay, Okay, here we go. Where are you guys going to go on your baby moon? Okay,
If
so
only we knew.
we're going to... Oh, there's just hair.
I know. I think it's our dogs. Can I just take one bite?
Yeah. I can already tell that sucks.
No.
Yeah.
Has this been sitting there since before
You know what I would?
Halloween?
I'd break my diet for Krispy Kreme. Those donuts are worth it. So, we're having a lot of drama. Ugh, the noise.
I'm almost done.
Jeez.
Let me get a little drink to
Don't get a crunchy.
wash it down.
Don't get a crunchy. We're having a lot of drama. We were going to go on a baby moon, but then our house started falling apart. Mold started happening. It's like not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of dollars of repairs. And we don't have that much time. And we have to shoot a bunch of podcasts before the babies come. And we have to get everything ready. And we have to get the nursery ready. And everything's going to be really expensive. And it's a lot. So we're probably not going to go on a baby moon. And we're probably just going to stay home and probably not going to leave the house for another year.
Well, the fact that we also are going from Colorado to California, that is a big trip in of itself. And then, yes, this, I know I've talked a little bit about it on the podcast, but it's become a full-time job to kind of get this house ready to a point where then long story short is I had the nursery being made over, and then we found an issue. That issue took us a month backwards in time, and now we're starting to rebuild the nursery and kind of do more of the design of the nursery. But when we get back, I need to finalize everything before the babies come, and we're hoping and we're praying that the babies are in the belly until full term.
Didn't love the way that sounded.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
But you never know. With twins especially, they could come as early as the end of the month. So, November. Oh my gosh, it's already November.
I know.
And so we really just need to, put our heads down, do some work, and get moving before the babies come. And honestly, I'm more excited for the babies than a baby moon could ever bring joy or excitement to me anyways.
Yeah, and Ordinary Adventures has their Tokyo, their Japan vlogs going up right now. So we're just doing that and pretending like we're there with them.
And Shane's like, isn't it so nice that we can go on vacation without having to leave our house?
Honestly,
And I was like, Shane.
finding their channel has changed everything because now I don't feel sad for never leaving the house because I'm like, well, we're going to Tokyo next week with Ordinary Adventures, so who cares?
I was thinking we could
we
do...
need to... Oh my god.
What?
Well, no, we're going back to LA. I need to DM that we need to meet up.
Oh, that...
I don't know if we're going to film. Okay, so here's the thing. My dream, right? My ultimate dream would be to go to Disneyland. I've been there 13 years. To go to Disneyland with Ordinary Adventures. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, you're crazy. Go subscribe. Go with them and film a video with them for their channel and watch them do their reviews and stuff. We don't even necessarily have to be in the video. I just want to be a part of it. But then I get scared because I'm like, well, if I'm in it, are they going to get hate? And I don't want them to ever get hate. That would break my heart. They don't seem to care, or they talk about us sometimes on their channel, so they don't seem to care or be nervous about it. But yeah, so let us know. Should we be doing the Ordinary Adventures theme park moment?
Oh my gosh, that would be everything.
And could you go share it or spread love on it so the haters are a little muted?
What do you think, though? What if we went to Disneyland with them, we could just, down in, the... I don't know. What do you call it? Down there. We could stay on the beach for a couple of nights, and that could be, our baby moon.
Stay on the beach.
At a hotel
Disneyland's
on the
not
beach.
That's not anywhere
No,
near the
I know,
beach.
but... Okay.
Did you know, sorry, side note, we'll get back to the drinks in a second, but did you know that, so there's a restaurant at Disneyland that every Disney vlogger I watch is obsessed with, but they can never get in because the reservations take years. It's the restaurant inside of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's called the Blue Bayou. They have really good bread rolls. And it's in the middle of Pirates of the Caribbean, and they're always like, I wish we could go there, but it's always sold out, it's always sold out. And I didn't know it was that much of a thing. Bitch, I've been there. I've been there.
Oh my
13 years ago.
Wow.
I didn't know it was a thing. We just walked in and we got a seat for some reason. So I don't know. And it was good. I get it. The hype is real. But I was just like, wow, I didn't appreciate that I went to the best, most hyped up restaurant at Disneyland. I didn't even care. And now 13 years later, I'm like, bitch, I'm the mayor. I've been there, sweetie. I was there. I had the bread rolls. The infamous bread. So I'm just letting you guys know I'm a Disney connoisseur.
Today's podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc, and I know you know the feeling you get when you finally find the thing you've been searching for on the internet. After spending hours researching and reading thousands of reviews, you find it. It checks all the boxes, has 5 stars, and it arrives in just 48 hours. So why is it you can get all of that? But if you want to see a good doctor, it can take forever to get an appointment. Well, thankfully there is a way, and it's called ZocDoc, a place to find and book great doctors who actually have amazing reviews, many with appointments available within 24 hours. The thing I love most about ZocDoc is it's free, and you can book all your doctor appointments online. We're talking about appointments with thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you're searching for. The average wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is just between 24 to 48 hours. You can even score same-day appointments. Once you find the doctor you want, you can book them immediately with just a few taps. No more awkwardly waiting on hold with a receptionist. I love ZocDoc and I use it all the time, especially if I'm traveling or in a different state. It's so easy to pop on their website and find exactly what I'm looking for to get the care I need. So go to ZocDoc.com/thesip and download the ZocDoc app for free, then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/thesip. ZocDoc.com/thesip. Okay.
Okay, moving on. The next drink on Shane's Sippy Sippy is, which one is this? This is the iced toasted white chocolate signature latte. Here's what it looks like.
Wait, really? It's that bad?
Ooh, it's like fish. Is it fishy? Or am I crazy? Do you taste fish?
No, it's like the pumpkin spice ones, but worse. Like, it's so chemically altered.
I taste trout. I taste blackened, yeah,
Yeah, it tastes like the seasoning that would be on my salmon.
it tastes like, okay, this is a deep cut, but if you've ever done Jenny Craig, they have the fish and chips, which were my favorite, but sometimes if you get a bad one, it tastes like that. It tastes like a bad fish and chip.
But it's oddly addicting. Like, I can't stop sipping it, even though I'm not in love with the flavor.
I'm gonna give that one a 0 out of 5.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I don't think it was...
your nose?
No, I was just itching my nose.
That's another thing. So I haven't rewatched it yet to go see what people are talking about.
We've already done this on the podcast with Lizzie. I can't keep reliving this.
What were you doing?
Do I have a booger?
I'm the wrong person to ask because I'll start throwing up.
Oh, Shane is so...
Don't talk about it. Shh. People will eat with these.
I know, and that's what I'm just saying in general. Like, Shane can't be around anyone or anything when he's eating because everything makes him nauseous.
Anyways! Okay, next question.
Okay. Well, I thought you were saying something. Oh, the teeth and the flossing. You were moving
we can move on because I'm getting sick.
Okay, I was trying to... somebody said, how did you know you were ready to have kids? We always wanted kids, but I think at the same time, it both kind of just clicked in our heads that it was like, now's the time to really start pursuing this, to figure out how we can make this a reality for ourselves. And it is, I mean, all we think about at this point, because we're getting so close. Like, we're only a little over, I bet 5 weeks away at this point, honestly. As we're recording this, we're 31 weeks pregnant. Twins typically come, I mean, if they make it to full term, 37. I'm thinking hopefully between 36 and 37. So we're so close.
It got mathy. No, we're so excited. I mean, I've been ready for a long time, but I'm happy that we're doing it now because originally when we were talking about doing it before I got canceled, before all of that, I'm so happy that we're through that. And that babies don't have to watch me run around with my phone screaming, "What's happening on Twitter?"
Now we don't even look at Twitter, so all
it's not even
nice.
Twitter anymore.
Yeah, X baby.
Okay, next drink. This is the iced spiced. Copyright cookie coffee.
It looks like everything's settled to the bottom there, so you're gonna have to really stir it around.
So here's what that looks like. Here we go. Their coffee is off. It tastes like fish. Right? Don't agree with me just because I'm... It's right.
Oh, no, it's like their syrups are off. What the fuck?
It tastes like fish.
Oh my god, I could.
I wonder what's going on.
Oh.
I've never complained to a fast food place in my life, and I never will. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go back through and say, you guys spiking this with fish?
We're just not Dunkin' girls. We don't run on Dunkin'. Every time we've ever tried Dunkin', it's a no for us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the peppermint mocha, and it is warm. I'm thinking I might like this. Shane's biggest flavor fail, or like flavor distaste, is for anything mint or peppermint.
Disgusting to me. You're not going to show them? You have to open it.
Why?
Show them the color so they can see. They can get in the zone.
It doesn't look like anything. I mean, that's the best one yet.
I can't.
You're not even going to try it?
I can smell it.
Wow. You know,
People who like mint, no offense.
I love mint.
Well, I mean to offend then. You're insane. Why would you want it, something that's supposed to be a treat, taste like you're brushing your teeth? That's crazy to me. Okay.
All right.
So, okay, can we finally settle on middle names?
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
Well, I don't want to use the middle. I don't want to use the middle name that I think you want to use because I want to use that for a first name for our next born.
Okay, well, where's my phone? I have my list. So far, my ideas for middle names. Hold on. Middle names. Okay. Middle names. Okay. So first we have Max Chandler.
Well, Chandler.
Come on.
No.
And with the recent events.
Chandler is a name I want to say for the first name of our next born.
I know, but I can't wait that much longer.
I don't.
It's so cute.
I know,
Max
but can you
Chandler.
imagine
It's
a
so
little
cute.
girl running around Chandler?
I know. I do like
that.
it.
Is the cutest thing ever. A little girl named Chandler.
Jet, Max, and Chandler.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Like the two boys are 3 letters and then the girl has the longer name that's typically a boy name. Oh,
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, but question. Hear me out. What if
I just realized I'm trying to recreate my family's like sibling
weird.
makeup.
Interesting. Okay. I thought we were gonna have 2 more.
I mean, we've got to see how the first 2 go. Definitely want 1 more.
So, but here's the thing. We could still use Chandler as a middle name and then as a first name next. Because here's my thought. We go with Max Chandler.
I hate that. I mean,
Why?
I hate using the...
No, listen. We go with Max Chandler. Because what if we don't have more kids? I don't want to say that, but what if we don't? What if we're like, we're good with 2? And then I never got to
know
use Chandler?
I know that, like...
And then, hold on. And then, if we do decide to name our next child Chandler, it's cute because they're connected to
Then what
Max.
about Jet, who doesn't have the middle name of Chandler?
Whatever Jet's middle name is will be the middle name of Chandler.
Okay, what are your other options?
So, Max Chandler.
Okay.
Or Jet Chandler.
Okay.
I like both.
Okay.
That's
it?
I guess I don't like the other ones.
What were they?
Well, I don't want to say because the
Well-
people that are these names are going to be offended.
Oh. But I feel like it's a trend. People are always like, baby names I like but didn't end up using. So let's just put it under that.
So far, the only one that I really am 100% on is Chandler.
Well, we have 2 boys. So we're going to need 2 middle names. I wasn't even a big fan of middle names because they're going to have 2 last names.
We need middle names.
Okay, so I'm going to let you kind of decide that. That's something I'll give to you.
Stanley.
Jet, Stanley, Adams, Yaw. Not the worst.
Whoa.
It's not the worst I've ever heard.
Whoa!
Stanley is kind of an old man name.
But here's the thing. I like middle names because it gives our kids an opportunity.
Are you really going to name them after a cup that like was viral and is no longer popular? You told me there was a new cup in town. I don't know.
There is, Simply Modern. No, but look at the logo for Stanley is the bear with the queen tiara and wings, like Jet, everything. Jet Stanley.
Jet, Stanley,
Love it.
Adams,
Adding
Yaw.
to the list.
Max, Chandler, Adams, Yaw.
Jet Stanley.
It's not like it flows super well.
Yes,
like
it does.
yours is Shane Lee Yaw. That flows really well. Ryan, Bruce, Adams.
No, but here's a reason that and you guys fight in the comments below. Let me know if I'm wrong on this, but I like the idea of giving them the option. So like if Max doesn't feel like he fits Max, he can change his name to anything he wants, but he can change his name to Chandler because it's there already in his name.
My
And
dad
I
did
love
that. Like my dad's first name is Kenneth, and he uses his middle name Bruce, which is also my middle name.
Yeah. So I like giving the option.
All right.
And yeah, so that's my thought. I like Jet Stanley Adams, yeah. Max Chandler Adams, yeah. That is everything. It's
That is cute. I can't wait. Like, I cannot wait to get to California to really, like, finalize settling down setting up the nursery. I've already done a lot of, like, I've built their cribs, their bassinets are built, I have their car seats out and, like, already ready to go. I have the stroller, I have a lot of their clothes, but I just want to, like, get the room organized and ready to go, and I want to feel, as prepared as you can ever hope to feel. But I just can't wait. Okay, so what were some of our recent fights? And are you excited to go back to California? What are you feeling like? Because we're leaving soon. Like,
I'm excited because I want to get some work done before the babies come. So I need to stockpile podcasts, and that's a lot easier to do when we're there. I need to figure out, just being totally honest, I'm vulnerable right now. My plan to do SDTV, which was like kind of food tasting or like a review type of show. I built the set in my office. Like, I was all excited about it, and it's kind of flopping. Like, not doing terrible, but it's not doing it for how expensive. Because, like, honestly, the last episode cost me like a few $1,000.
well, yeah, because you had to hire a chef. There's like 5 camera angles. There's just a lot going on with that. I think they're great. They're edited
I
so
love
well.
them.
They're so fun to watch. I just don't, I guess, like, and what's crazy to me is you used to do food videos so often. So I guess the people that grew up aren't as interested in food in that way anymore.
Which is fine. I mean, I think my plan was to create something like that I could, like, the podcast and that together are things that we can shoot while we have babies, right? Like, okay, I have somebody set everything up. You take the babies, I run in, I film an SDTV, I come out, somebody edits that. Like, I wanted to kind of come up with things that I could shoot like that, so I'm not vlogging or, I want to be fully present with the babies. So, but it's not really doing that well. I still have another episode that I'm going to post of that soon, so we'll see how it goes. But that was the plan. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and maybe the universe was like, yeah, maybe you don't want to go down the food path again, although I do enjoy it. But, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. So I want to shoot some things like that. And the movie, oh my gosh. Yeah, we got to, I guess, have I not, we haven't talked about that. Or no, we did. We talked about it on the audio podcast.
Oh, yes.
That we'll probably have to live in a different country for like a month next year.
Oh my gosh.
So that's happening. So, like, I want to get all my ducks in a row.
And I'm not like, it's not like I'm like dying to get out of Colorado, but I'm dying to get set up for the kids. And so that's what I'm so excited, and I just feel like antsy, and I want to just like settle in for a second. But yeah.
Okay, our fights. So I was going to save this for the audio only podcast. That's up right now. Link in the description. I don't know. Maybe. If it's up, we'll put the link. We haven't filmed it yet. The thing is, I need to figure out that podcast too, because I love our podcast, and then the audio only podcast, I feel like we start actually fighting, and that's like bad energy. But I do think,
well, because you're picking fights. It's literally
I know that's the point. Fights are general, but I do think that this fight is fun.
Okay.
So, melting.
Oh.
So when we go get ice cream, or when we Postmate ice cream or get ice cream at the store, he freaks out. Even when we go to a grocery store.
Lose my mind.
If I put the ice cream in the cart at the beginning, he freaks out.
Because it's insane. It's
like,
like,
it's gonna melt,
if we're going to get ice cream, it's got to be the last thing in the cart, and we've got to be heading home immediately, or we're not getting the ice cream at all. Oh, that's what we were talking about in the drive-thru, is how we're practicing calm. We're not losing our cool. We're practicing calmness, not letting little minor things throw us into like slight.
Yeah, the house being a disaster has caused us to scream a lot and go crazy and freak out. So we need to calm down.
It's just a lot. It's like juggling no joke, 12 contractors. It's coordinating all of them while I'm not there. The insurance is involved. Somebody has to meet everyone at the house. The stress of Okay.
Back to ice cream.
Back to ice cream.
So,
Which
okay.
also upsets me greatly.
So he freaks out, and I'm like, we're gonna go home and put it in the fridge. What are you doing?
Well, the sun's
I'm
coming
gonna get
in
sick.
this way. You're not going to get sick. Just keep talking.
Fine. It's no, I'm
No. I'm
gonna get sick.
I'm just coming.
Why are you doing this? Everything was fine, and now we're gonna park, and it's gonna look like bad, and then you're gonna be like, it looks bad, and I'm gonna be like, we should have stayed.
No, trust me.
Okay.
Just trust your husband.
Well, where are you going?
I'm just gonna back into this.
I'm
spot
already
right
nauseous.
Here. No, there's no
The
way.
way that you whip around in this car.
I'm being very gentle for audio visual purposes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna back in right here.
The sun's in my eyes.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get the sun ricocheting from right here.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be backlit. Get ready, guys. You're about to see that I was right.
Oh, it looks great. Okay.
It looks fine. It looks fine. So, we're gonna take the ice cream home anyways. We're gonna put it in the freezer anyways. We're not gonna eat it right away. So it's gonna refreeze. It's fine. Then, when we go to Dutch Bros, sometimes if he takes too long to get us home,
Well,
or
no.
he's like, let me stop and whatever.
There's layers to this.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So my iced coffee, right? It's melting. And I'm like, we gotta get home. We gotta get home. My iced coffee's melting. He's like, do you get mad at me when I say my ice cream's melting? I'm like, the difference is cold brew has water ice in it. Once the water ice starts melting, it waters down the cold brew. Ice cream melts, but you refreeze it and it's the same actual product.
But it always takes a long time to refreeze. Like if I want to have ice cream that night and it's completely melted, I can't enjoy it that night because I don't like ice cream that's anything but firm.
But can we talk about how this got us to a new business venture?
We've got a couple new business ventures. We've got to execute on one of them.
I said, oh my gosh, what if Dutch Bros or other coffee shops started instead of using water ice, what if they had coffee ice, coffee cubes?
And they could just freeze them. They could have huge trays.
So that when it
freeze their-
melts, nothing changes. I feel like that's genius, and I would upcharge. Like, if I went to Dutch Bros and they're like, hey, for an extra 50 cents, do you want coffee ice? I'd say, fuck yes. Oh my God, because that's more coffee. Because then once the ice starts melting later, you get a whole nother cup.
Well, I understand that coffee is like a big thing that you look forward to in your morning.
It's the only part of the day I like. It's my favorite part of the day. Let me rephrase that.
But his favorite coffee is Dutch Brothers. He doesn't like anything else. Dutch Brothers you can't order to the house.
I have to teach
So
you.
if I'm being nice and I'm on my way home from the gym and I grab him coffee, he wakes up and he's like, "No, this coffee's bad because the ice is melted." And I'm like,
Well, because
"I
it's
just
been-
can't win, but it takes me because you don't go get the coffee yourself. So I have
It's
to
been
wait
in the-
until he wakes up, drive him to the coffee shop, and it's like it's just a lot." And so
when iced coffee sits in the fridge for 4 hours,
no,
it's gonna melt.
an hour.
You also, and I so appreciate it, you also could ask for no ice. And then I could ice it myself.
Okay, well that's what I can do next time. But it's like, even if I stop to like give
And
Riley
before
her
you guys
pup
get
cup-
mad at me and say, God, Shane is bossing him around, he's not even grateful. I get him food every day. If I didn't order dinner for us, you would never eat.
No, I would cook
No, you
horrible
wouldn't.
dinners. Yes, I would. I'd
Oh,
make
horrible,
my
yes.
quinoa, black bean, kale salads
Also,
and rice.
I was thinking, and I don't know if this is, what are you doing?
I don't like the lighting anymore.
Oh my God! Do you guys see what I deal with? Imagine this, but with everything.
No, I am trying. Oh, we looked great for a second.
So, okay. I was also thinking, because I did see some comments about this, being like, what are your babies going to eat, Postmates? First of all, we know how to feed babies. We've done the research, the formulas. It's all happening, right? But I was thinking it would be fun, since we've been watching Food Network. You're literally in the middle of the road.
This is a dead end.
You can't do this.
I can do this.
Okay. Well, then I started thinking, we should take cooking classes. That would be fun. Like, you could film it. Like, that would be fun for the vlogs. Like, cooking classes. And we could, like, get competitive. Okay, sorry. You go.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, people used to love the cooking videos, and I really haven't done like a proper cooking video.
Sorry, I cringed.
What?
When YouTubers say that.
Well, no, it's one of the.
It's true, but like when YouTubers are like,
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh.
love when I.
No, people.
Okay. You guys love when I do cooking.
No, okay. I should reformat that to one of the most requested videos.
Sorry, the worst is when vloggers go like, they'll like start a video and they'll be like, okay guys, since you guys loved this so much last time, I'm doing it again. It's like, don't say that.
I would just say, like, even in the Instagram thing, half the questions are, a cooking video, please.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that.
So what's our signature dish? Because we need to have signature dishes for our kids. Like when Max and Chandler grow up, I want them to be like, you know, like they're on a date or whatever. They're like, so what did your parents cook? And then Max is like, well, my dad used to make, you know what I mean? Like we need to think about that. See what I mean about Karsek? I'm kidding. You're doing great. Where are you going?
Home.
Oh, are we done?
Well, I just hate the lighting.
So I was thinking signature dishes. That's so fun to think about. I think my signature dish is going to be nachos.
Oh, that makes, yeah.
I love nachos. I love the first Cooking Network show I ever watched was Rachel Ray's 30-minute
Meals.
And she made nachos. She called them like, what'd you call them? Like Nacho Mama's Nachos. And I made them for my mom when she was working at Macy's, and she came home from work, and I had this big old platter of nachos, and it was so fun, and it's such a cool memory. And I was like, I could teach my kids how to make nachos with me. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Whew. Cheese sauce is so easy to make, and it's so fun, and it really elevates the dish. All you have to do is you put a little butter and flour in a pan, you let it brown a little bit, you add milk, it thickens, and then you add a bag of shredded cheese of whatever flavor you want, and it creates the best cheese sauce.
He's just regurgitating Rachel Ray's recipe right now.
Yeah, but it works. So if you guys want to make nacho cheese, just do what I said. What's your signature dish going to be?
I don't know. I'll probably just recreate some of the things that I liked that my mom made, like stuffed bell peppers or, yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I see you making some sort of casserole.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, my mom would always make a Frito casserole. My mom made a lot of great dinners, so I'll probably start doing those once
Wait, that's a fun video. You should have your mom teach us some of your family's recipes, and then I could have my mom. Wait, let me think. What did my mom actually make? She did cook, because like we couldn't afford a Postmate. That didn't exist back then. She had her recipes. Oh my God, I know it.
What?
My mom, and they're good. My mom used to make enchiladas. She would make a platter, bitch, of enchiladas before she went to Macy's. And when I came home from school, there would be a platter of enchiladas in the oven for me and my brother. And she would make dessert. She would make pudding in these little margarita cups, which looking back is a party. And those would be in the fridge too.
I did also love my mom. Sorry, there's a...
Where are we?
Well, now that these
now
people
we're in somebody's neighborhood?
Yeah, I'm just trying to... I don't know. My mom's chicken enchiladas were also fantastic.
Ooh, competition. Let's have an Iron Chef moment. Okay, what else? So we have to do that. We also have to figure out, like, holidays. Like, what traditions are we going to start with our kids on holidays? Like, are we going to do Secret Santas? Are we going to do egg hunts? Are we going to do, like, how many presents are we going to do? Because I don't want them to be spoiled, but you know how I am. I go a little crazy. Like, what are we going to do?
I don't know, but this Christmas will be interesting because it's the first time that, like, Christmas isn't... Normally, like, Christmas is a time for us to, like, look forward to, have fun, like, with each other. Yeah.
This street name is called Zebra Grass. And then the other street is Sandcastle. This is an iconic area. Zebra Grass and Sandcastle. That is so cute.
That is cute.
Okay, holidays.
Holidays. Yeah, I mean, because the boys will be coming right before Christmas, it's kind of like, that's going to be the priority. Whoa. And it's so interesting that it's like, I'm less excited about the holidays and just more excited about the babies. Obviously, that's like, of course, but I don't know.
Okay, so I was thinking, we don't want to bore you guys, but let me think. What's the holiday that's following? So we have them. So Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. So Valentine's Day, I mean, they're going to be very young.
Oh, heart-shaped pancakes. I mean,
that's cute.
That's what my mom did every Valentine's Day.
I like that.
And she'd make them pink, too. She'd put some food coloring in them. She'd make them heart-shaped. So, like, every Valentine's Day before school. It was so fun. But I think I'll probably implement a lot of my mom's traditions, and then we'll try to come up with some of our own. Some of my favorites are the Easter egg hunts, where you lay the egg by their bed or at the foot of their bed, and then it takes them all over the house leading up to the Easter basket. Trick-or-treating, their first Halloween. Oh my gosh, at Halloween this year, a lot of trick-or-treaters come to my mom's house, and there were a lot of babies that the parents would be like, oh, this is their first Halloween. And they're you could tell they're like just about to be one, and they're like starting to walk.
And they were in little T-Rex costumes. And there was this one boy who walked up. Oh my God, you didn't see him. And he had an inflatable chicken costume. And it had like a motor. I was like, is he okay? And it was walking around as this big inflatable chicken. And I was like, I can't wait to have kids and just let them be whatever they want. Like if my kid is like, I want to be, and says the craziest thing, I'll be like, we'll figure it out, babe. How long have you been recording?
It was a burp.
Are you guys bored?
23 minutes.
Should we stop? Do you want to do like another question and then we'll stop?
Is porn cheating? I've been having this debate for such a long time.
I don't think so. Although, I will say, early on in the relationship, you handed me your phone for something, and I don't know if we've ever fought about this, but I'm talking very early, like date 3, date 4. He handed me his phone for something, and on the phone, when I went to go to the internet to search something, there was like a porn situation on it.
You watch porn way more than I watch porn.
I'm just saying, and it freaked me out. And the only reason it freaked me out was because it was like stereotypical, like 6-pack, like that. And I was just like, oh, he's never gonna like me. Like, why is he with me? Like, this is the kind of thing.
Really? There's just porn sitting on my internet browser?
You literally searched, I'm assuming you searched, because it was like, whatever, just like hot gay guys naked. Which, by the way, I was like, this is so weirdly basic, like your first time using the internet. Like, you didn't go to Pornhub and type in like couples making love moaning or something.
I'm not really much of like a porn guy, quite honestly, but I used to get mad. I would say I would only consider porn cheating if it's affecting your sex life. So like if I felt like you watching porn was making our time worse or less frequent, that's when I'd be like, oh, there's somebody walking down the street with their dog when we're done.
I just don't want to know about it. Because when I saw that, it made me sick for like 2... Oh my god, that lady just tripped in front of us. I feel horrible for her. That was so embarrassing for her. Oh my god. Do I look at her? No, I'm not going to look at her. Oh, that was so embarrassing. I could cry. Okay, let me set the scene. So she's walking up with her dog, right? And she sees us filming, so she's like, oh fuck. So she's like trying to be like chill, like normal, and cool, like because she's probably scared that we're like pranksters. And then she's like dee, and she's like, and then she trips off the fucking side of the road and almost eats shit. And her dog like jumps and freaks out. And then she sees us, and then she tries to pretend like it didn't happen. I relate. Ooh, that was horrible.
Okay, this one correlates with the last one. What's your go-to excuse to not have sex?
We don't do that. If I'm not in the mood, or if like my stomach hurts, or if I like am just not in the mood, I just go, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I guess me too. Yeah, I guess I've never really...
the whole thing where it's like, okay, tell your husband that, or fart so your husband doesn't want to fuck you, or like what? I'm like, to me, it's just be honest, because who cares? But maybe it's because we're two guys. Maybe if I was a woman or you were one, it's a little different, because it's like more vulnerable to say that you're in the mood. But yeah, as two guys, it's kind of like you'll just say like, I have a hemorrhoid and my ass hurts, or I'll just be like, oh, I'm still bloated from dinner.
Yeah, I would say it's very rare that like there's like a rejection that feels harsh or feels Now my responses aren't even loading. They're like, end this podcast now.
Well, if you guys want the rest of this, a whole nother hour, go to the audio-only podcast.
That lives on the Shane Dawson podcast audio platform pages. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes. You'll figure it out. It's right there. It's probably in all caps or all lower cases too.
Or you know what we could do?
What?
Because I just figured something out. So now on like Spotify, our podcast, the Shane Dawson podcast. Ooh, I hate third person. But you know what I mean. The SDP. That on Spotify, you can actually watch the video. So instead of just the audio, you can watch the video. I mean, I'd rather you watch it on YouTube, but on Spotify, you can watch it. So maybe what we could do is we could just do this for another hour. Maybe not right now. And then we could just post that. so
You're
that
gonna
you guys
post
can
the
watch.
video on Spotify? What if that's better than this episode?
Well, here's why I think this. Because when we're doing the audio only, it's weird. Because we're sitting on the couch and
Shane doesn't look at me. He faces forward.
I look forward here. I don't like eye contact when you're doing an audio only show because it's almost like
It's intimate.
weird. It's weird.
No, I think it's good. And I told Shane the other day, I was like, we need more activities that are just one-on-one without any electronics, phones, televisions, like, because I think for us, we have been, and I will give this to you, Shane has really been going on a walk with me around the neighborhood almost no, that like used to be the impossible. And I love going on walks together because it's uninterrupted.
The impossible.
Are you kidding me? 3 years ago,
Okay,
you would have
you're right.
never gone on a walk with me.
You're right.
And I love it because there's no phones. We just have each other and we talk, and it's just us time. We do that, and like when we're in the hot tub together is when we talk too. And I feel like that's when we have like some of the times of the day where we connect the most.
But that to me is different. Like a podcast isn't about like
Connecting.
I know it is, but like we're having fun and we're listening to voicemails and we're trying to be funny and like I mean we could try an episode where we have an actual conversation where we're not trying to be funny and we're not trying to be entertaining and all that stuff. But I feel like that would be really weirdly intimate but maybe we could try that. You know what? Maybe we'll try that.
All right, well, we're about to roll out here. Thank you guys so much. We only have 30 minutes on this camera. So thank you so much for watching and supporting our podcast. I'll be back in California with Lizzie and Chris next week. Make sure you're watching Shane's podcast. Check out his new recent main channel video, and all the things will be in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us. Oh my gosh.
And we only have 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
And that's the sip. Bye, guys.
I forgot how to do my outro.